You don't.
That is not the case.
Both taking up
Now
space.
Now that you take up a lot of space, it's the smell.
Ooh, get away.
I'm just gonna be the one to say it. It's gonna hurt your feelings, but I'll be the one to say it. You got a stink ass attitude. I'm just gonna say it.
Not a stank ass attitude. That's the worst one to have.
Well, there's the stank ass, maybe. But the attitude. Can't have that here. Yeah, well, I am ready whenever you are.
Okay. Okay. Oh fuck. Yeah. Oh shit. You I'm gonna need a bigger catch.
So you're using your old Tacho.
Corrective was not.
Good. Okay, you can put me on the floor.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to come up with something. Because this is not it.
Yeah, I just got my idea randomly last night. I was like, okay, I need a talk show stage. One that's not super low resolution. I just had to go into Photoshop and cut out the desk so I could sit behind it properly.
I was gonna draw one. I'm probably just gonna have to do that. Just draw a table. Put some
Let's draw a table.
Yeah.
Idea for when we're planning on doing a Luna's podcast, or, you know, Yuki's podcast when it was coming back. I was gonna, like, just split the screen into 4 different parts with a table, and then just have somebody's background behind each of them. Or just have a background for each person behind them. Terrible idea, I know.
Not that bad.
As soon as you go live.
Oh, you're both gonna be streaming it. Okay.
I'm just recording. He's streaming. Because I don't want to be more of a test run. I'm gonna upload this on YouTube later. Probably.
Right.
Okay.
I can upload funny moments to TikTok. Funny moments that aren't gonna happen.
You'd be surprised.
We had a video I was editing last night. I got 1 like on TikTok. That's it. It's like 230 views, but only 1 like. I'm sad. We got 3 likes on YouTube though.
Nice.
Yeah, like 40 views though.
Damn it. Still chatting around. Fuck. I am live.
You're alive.
I am live.
Are you alive?
No, I am not alive.
Unfortunates. We're gonna have to revive you. Take him to the Pokemon Center.
We ain't gotta do shit.
Bring me down.
We can just let this play out, and it's A-okay with me. I just want to make sure that we're very transparent, by the way, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
You're running a podcast while assembling a Gundam in the background. That's what we're doing today.
Yes.
It's
As long
better
as
than
we're
playing Team
transparent
Fight.
about this.
Yeah, I was gonna do team fight. But
I'd actually hurt you.
what if I played team fight?
During a podcast, yes, focus up. It's 45. I hate
It's
this.
45 minutes to
It's
an
40.
hour.
It's 45 minutes of your day, bro. You can't sit there and talk to niggas for 45 minutes. Your attention
What is,
span's that ass.
what is the problem?
I'm watching some Family Guy and Subway Surfers while we're doing this too.
Yeah, bro. Like niggas be like, I can multitask you. That's my question. They're like,
What was the question
or,
again?
they'll talk about shit that's going on in the game. Like, bro, fuck me, dude.
Bro, I don't care that you just lost.
Just give a shit for like 2 seconds. Like, that's all I ask. Not an hour. You can best part is if it's a 45-minute podcast, right? At the 46-minute mark, guess what you can fucking do?
You can leave.
You can go do your dumb shit. You can go Subway Surf, TFT, simple shit.
Watch
Bro.
Family Guy.
You can be a React Andy,
You can go watch TikTok NPCs.
and then get canceled on Twitter for being a React Andy.
Hey,
That's crazy. I guess yeah. I guess I'll just do that then. All right.
don't let us peer pressure you. That's okay.
No, I'm a fucking,
Yeah,
I'm a peer pressure him. Yeah, absolutely, I will. I can only tolerate so much of this.
The peer pressure is on.
Mm-hmm.
So Vtubers.
VTubers.
Talk about them. Let's talk about the Vtubers. The VTs.
It's the line. She can't host tournaments anymore. What's up with that?
Yeah.
It's only her.
Is it really only her? I feel like it's all of fucking Niji English.
Based on the wording from her tweet, she says you can look forward to other livers, international collabs. So I think it's just her that it is not able to do them currently.
That's super whack. I don't understand why they don't like money all of a sudden.
Explain the context to you, boy. I'm a little lost on this.
Okay.
I'm not weeb enough for this conversation.
So
yeah, go ahead.
an English streamer named Selene, part of Niji Sanji, she's been hosting these international tournaments between their English and JP branches, and I'm not sure if they actually have other branches. Essentially, a day or two before their Fall Guys tournament, they were told they need to cancel it and they can no longer host international tournaments. The other people in their agency are allowed to hold international tournaments. It's just her, it seems, based on the wording of a tweet they sent out.
So wouldn't it be something in particularly with her? Not like, would it mean that they still like money? It's just like that part of the brand's the problem. She's hurting the brand. Wouldn't that be the case?
She's one of the more popular streamers in their agency, so I'm not sure why they would stop her from doing any of that.
Yeah, Fruit's one of the more popular streamers in fucking Shoujo, but Fruit was hurting the brand. You know what I mean? You can be popular and still hurt the brand. XQC is popular as shit, and he's hurting the brand.
She's never done anything to hurt the brand, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking, because like, she would have to be doing something that would be either going against contract or hurting the brand, right?
Yeah.
Especially because other people can still do it. They're not dumb, right? If other people can still host a tournament, she can't. Other people can still do international things, but she can't. And she's still look forward to other people. At some point behind the scenes, it can't be anybody else. It's got to be her, right? If she's the problem, she's the problem.
Well, she was taking on other than the international tournament. She was co-hosting and doing other things on the side. So maybe because she picked up a lot of stuff that kept her busy, maybe that could be why they decided to take him away from her.
Trying to rein her in.
I guess she was taking on too much at once.
It could be a Kiara situation where Kiara was like hurting the brand hella hard.
Was she?
Yeah, no. Kiara would show up late for Kiara showed up late for collabs. She would be absent for collabs. She would pop up in places she's not supposed to be. She was doing terrible things for the brand. Absolutely, yeah.
Not gonna lie, I just don't really watch streamers all too much. especially all the big Vtubers, I just usually watch clips or
So like no,
videos
yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah, so most people don't know this, but like Kiara was absolutely like a problem. Yeah, absolutely. Like Kiara was a problem child that like most of um I can't remember the brain. I'm like blanking on their name for some reason. Oh, my brain's supposed to say Honkai.
Oh,
Oh
Hololive.
man, Hololive. Thank you. Hololive, like she, like a lot of fans of Hololive hated Kiara. At the early days of Kiara's like influence, she was absolutely hated. Yeah,
I remember that. Yeah.
yeah, and it's like people are like, oh, do they hate her because they're gay? And it's like, no, it's just Kiara was bad for the brand. But if you're not paying attention to what's going on behind the scenes, it's like, well, she didn't do anything. It's like, sure. The problem is that she's not doing what she's supposed to be doing. So
I don't think she had a health excuse like Sana either, so I don't. I mean, not that anyone's aware of. Pretty sure Sana had to quit because of their health issues.
but yeah, like regardless, odds are if someone's like they like money, you know what I mean. You'd have to end up doing something to make people like, hey man, we can't work with you anymore.
Yeah, I mean, they're still working with Celine. They're just limiting her reach now at this point. Maybe it's because they want her to focus on the English branch to help them get more popular,
If
instead of
that's the case,
giving
then
more
she's hurting the
attention to the
brand.
JP branch as well.
Yeah, she's hurting the brand then. Regardless, any way we slice this, it's the answer is either she's hurting the brand or she's violating contract. One of the two. But if she was violating contract, she'd just be terminated. Like
Yeah.
real talk.
Yeah, or they could
don't
keep
have a fault.
getting suspended like Vesper from Hololive again.
So, but perhaps I'm a little cuckoo because I don't have full context, but like it just sounds like from past experience, this may be the one exception, but like just hurting the brand.
And they were gonna play Fall Guys. Have you guys played Fall Guys recently at all?
Mm,
It is free to
yeah,
play
I played
now.
Fall Guy. Yeah.
I mean, the main problem people have with that game currently is how they don't have all the maps in the game, so it's super limited for what you actually get to play on. So every season, it's like you only get. It's like with Apex, only certain maps are available at certain times for each season. Same
Yeah,
with
the
Fall Guys,
constant map
except
rotations like really bad. I hate that.
yeah, but the
It's like
Fall
a
Guys, I
really
feel like
weird system.
they need a lot more maps available so you don't get it bored as easily.
Oh no, I think that's a dumb system for any video game ever.
Yeah, but I mean, in Fall Guys,
You
it's all
have
random, but like in
ID.
PUBG,
Oh, absolutely.
there's
It's
like
like
map queue and that
you
decimates
can't convince
populations.
me. You genuinely could never convince me in any circumstance. And I do mean any circumstance besides maybe the most high level competitive game, right? Like I'm talking about like CS:GO and Valorant, that taking maps out of the rotation of a shooter or any game period, like it doesn't have to be a shooter, but just taking maps out of rotation of a game is a good idea for gameplay. That just sounds awful. Now, going out of the way of like, if you're doing a system where you're updating the maps, sure. Like, hey, we need to fix a couple of these maps, so these are gonna be taken out of rotation for a little bit. That's fine. But like logistically speaking, that's a newer thing that's been brought into gaming. It's not a thing that has always been there, and I have never seen it done properly once. And I can only assume if billions of dollars are being pumped into this process and not a single success is done from it, it's probably a flawed concept at its core.
You know, we brought up CS:GO earlier, and as far as competitive, and just whenever I see people playing it, they're always playing on Dust. So I don't think it really matters for them if they took out maps. Like
I
most
mean,
of the time, it's always
sure,
just playing on Dust.
sure, this is true. Like there are maps in like Valorant that are like extremely popular maps, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you play on anything that you're going to be playing on. It's like any sport. Like if you're playing basketball and you know, or like rather football's a great example. If you're gonna play football, and you're going to go up against a team in their home court or their home. I keep saying home court because basketball in their home field, and you know that hey man, it rains over there, so the water, so the grass is gonna be a little slick. That's gonna be a thing to deal with. You train and prepare for that. Like it's a part of the spirit of competition and practice to see who has done things like that. Just period. And even in back in the day, like different video games such as like Halo and COD, like way back in, just like it was what it was. if you didn't know the maps for COD when you were doing competitive COD, you're out of luck, bro. That was it. Like the map was in the rotation. You need to figure that out. So my view is like, I don't understand why we would limit, like even on the competitive scene, the competitive scene that we're talking about, like it wouldn't be like players who are playing in high ranked elo. It's not about people who get paid to play the game professionally by the developers of the game. Um, like for them, maybe having a map rotation is like an okay idea, maybe. But like for the average consumer, there's just never going to be a circumstance where like that's okay. Imagine paying like $60 for a game, yeah.
Right.
Like Overwatch, for example, where it goes free to play, and they're moving entire mode maps.
We're never going to do that one because jeez, we're going to do like COD because COD's like super simple, right? Everyone's played COD at least once in their life, right?
Yeah.
If you pay $6 for Call of Duty, and then hey man, we introduced a DLC map. By the way, we introduced DLC maps. You buy the DLC because you want to play on the new maps, you want to use the new guns, all that great stuff, yeah. For the developer of the game to be like, actually, so your favorite map's being taken out of the rotation for a while. Here's 3 other maps that we don't see anyone like playing on. We could improve these maps, but instead of improving them, we're going to get more play on them to see what we should do. So we're going to take the fun ones out of rotation real quick. You paid for this, but we're still going to take it out of rotation. That's just not cool.
Yeah, no, that's fucked.
And even like outside of the idea of like paying for it, it's just not fun.
Mm.
Video games are usually at their best when you have more options.
Yeah, and with Apex Legends last season, that was pretty much the case. They had 2 of the worst maps, 2 of the maps people just don't like playing, and 1 good map. I'm pretty sure this might be part of the reason why I didn't play Apex at all last season, is because the certain map selection.
Yeah, just put them all in selection. If you're not working on them to make them better and more enjoyable, yeah, put them all in rotation. Like I don't.
Even
Like
then, games
simple.
like PUBG, COD, Apex, they're like updating their maps. So they don't even have to take the map out to update it. They just set an update and changes are made.
But like there's like some people make the excuse, but like even then, like just play the game. Like it's that simple. Just let people play the game.
I guess it kind of can lead into.
No, I didn't realize how crucial it was for maps to.
Like gating content in a game that's had content available for a while is never a good idea.
Yeah.
Unless the idea on paper is that hey, we gated content, but like even though the content's gated and it's not cool that we gated content, we went out of our way to at least have it like it'll come back. It won't be gone forever, or at least have like a replacement for a little while, that kind of thing. When you gate content and it's like, oh well, we're just keeping it fresh, that's bad. Like, we're like, hey, your favorite weapon in a video game, we're gonna take that out for a while.
Okay,
we're not gonna do anything with it, but we're just gonna take it out for a little bit, and then I will give it back to you when we're ready. Like that's kind of cringe, yeah.
Don't think I've ever seen guns being taken out of a game aside from when they're broken. I don't think there's been anything recently. At least in any of the games I play.
Fortnite does it all the time. They vault.
Oh,
yeah. I was like Fortnite, Destiny, yeah.
It's for Fortnite. You're not buying skins for a specific weapon. It's usually just a skin for all your weapons. I do it just to mix everything up every once in a while, and it's going to be back eventually, most likely.
On paper, but at that point, why even have like the what is the legendary weapon system they have? Or like, hey, there's some mythic weapons that are really really cool that are based off of whatever like basically DLC, but whatever like season pass thing we have going on at the time, or whatever brand deal we got, crossover, whatever. That will be your mythic, and it just rotates in and out. Sometimes they come back, sometimes they don't. Do you want to shoot Kamehamehas? Sorry, Dragon Ball is not it right now. Do you want to do some Jujutsu Kaisen sorcery? It's it right now. Come play. Do you want to be Spider-Man? Sorry, that's not in right now. Like,
well, let's be for the Spider-Man one. They usually do have a replacement for that, being the grappling hook. Like that's currently in the game.
It took a while, but like the time period from when they took out the grappling hook and when they brought it in, we had Venom was like one of the first things we had crossover, and that shit was like that was gone for like 6 months. So like that's 6 months content just not being there. But I mean, I'm okay with. I'm really shouldn't be, but I'm more okay with the idea of like the mythic system being like rotated out. If the guns are still there, like why are you taking the guns out? Like, hey, the special cool thing it rotates to keep things interesting. You'll get it back in like 6 months, cool, whatever. But like the guns, sorry, bro. I just don't like the way you smell.
Yeah. I
Like,
definitely have, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm high. Maybe I'm like I'm an old jaded gamer. You know what I mean? I'm a fucking zoomer. But like, you really have to convince me like really hard like how this benefits the game. All I can ever see when like, it's showcase of how it benefits the game is it just causes people to spend more money on the game. It's never like the game's healthier or there's more activity. It's just people being like, "Oh, I spent money on it, and then like the thing I wanted went away, so I had to spend more money to get the thing I want. Then the thing I wanted went away, so I spent more money." Yeah, but it's like a small, subtle thing that they don't like really realize. So yeah, that's how I look at it. Like, hold on, can I rant real quick?
Yeah,
We
go
doing
ahead.
it? We free? Okay, Rosha. Okay, Rosha. Destiny 2 is driving me fucking crazy with the way that it operates. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, just briefly, God, the Twitter in the back, just the just back of the screen being like the Twitter brought up. So it was really funny. I'm sorry. So here's my thing. Real talk. Destiny 2 dropped a DLC, right? Called Lightfall. DLC came out.
Mhm.
Whole was a whole fucking thing. My issue with the DLC at its core is that it's not worth the price of admission. But that's annoying, but that's okay. The game's free, but a $40 DLC for what is effectively one new map is kind of annoying. But what really is the bitch of it is you took guns out, brought old guns back, you gave me this DLC story that is absolute dog ass, and I know Panda could write better, drunk and beaten half to death. And more importantly, I do not, and I will make this very clear, I like when games are fun. I don't give a fuck if the game meets my personal standard of fun. As long as the game's fun, period. Even if it's not for me, someone's getting a bag. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
I need you to know, hey, Hugbug, I got this game you love to play, right?
Mhm.
We introduced an entire new class and power in the game, right? You bought the DLC to use the new power and class, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Now, what if I told you the entire DLC is effectively a 3 hour tutorial for how to use the power?
You know, I've played Destiny 1, so I kind of feel that. I bought like the first two DLCs for Destiny 1. Didn't bother buying the was it the Iron something? I don't know.
Here,
The third DLC
here's
for
the
Destiny
fun
1
of
when
it.
they actually introduced those new classes. I
Here's the
stopped
fun of
because I
that,
had to
though.
spend like the entire $60 to rebuy the game plus the DLC because there wasn't an option to buy it without the DLC.
Here's the fun of that. I want you to know. If you bought that DLC back in the day, what you would do is you would load into the game. They would go, hey, you can go play the DLC, or you could do a single mission to unlock all the new powers. What do you want to do? It's up to you whenever you do it. Just a single mission that has lore. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. You get the powers in the DLC, like in its story, a grand total, maybe I'm going to say approximately 5 to 6 times, right? Approximately 5 to 6 times. You get to use it for like 30 seconds each go until you get to the last ending of the game, or the ending of the DLC, in which the DLC goes, hey man, it's yours now. Go grind for 8 hours to use all the other parts of it that you couldn't use at all. Yeah?
Then you can use it on your raids in the next DLC that you need to pay for.
So that's annoying. Cool. Hey, Panda,
Mm.
you pay for the DLC. The DLC comes with raids and dungeons, yeah?
Okay, based.
You need dungeon keys. Pay money for the dungeon keys.
Are you fucking for real, bro?
Do you think I'm
What?
lying to you?
Is it
Why?
actually a thing in Destiny?
Why wouldn't they just make it
Yes.
in-game currency or something that you can grind for?
Oh, Yeah. Glimmer, the in-game currency in Destiny. That thing that has a cap to it. There's a
What?
cap to how much glimmer you can have in Destiny. So ask yourself an important question. Really important. Hey guys, how much is the cap? 9 million, a million, 999,000, like 900 million. Like, what do you think the cap is?
Completely forgot the economy is in there, but I feel like it'd be 100k.
It's like 500k, maybe.
That's so low.
Yeah. We need you to grind longer. So a lot of it's just artificial padding. There's like a lot of it's really bad. Really bad, really bad, really bad. Like really bad. So anyway, also, hey, by the way, you know I told you there was a whole DLC with a story. So Destiny has been building up to effectively its lore. This is the lore of Destiny. Don't let anyone tell you different. I am correct. And if I get anything wrong, just know that I'm right. The lore of Destiny said one day there was a circle. This fucking orb shows up to places and provides guidance and light. However, one day, triangles appeared and they hate the orb. These triangles really want to fuck up the orb. Triangles bad, orb good. Yeah, that's the plot? Okay. Triangles have been hinting that they're gonna come and fuck us up since like the second DLC in Destiny 2. Great, yeah? The last DLC in Destiny 2 was a character going, hey, if you want to protect the giant orb, you should have let me win because now you're not prepared for what's coming next. Right? Cool. Then, this DLC, the triangle appears. Bro, shit's crazy. We're gonna go to war, we're gonna fight the triangle, we're gonna get into it. Actually, no. You're gonna spend the entire DLC on a side quest that has no relevance to the plot whatsoever. The best part of it is they're going to give you names for shit, right? Like just the veil. Well, if they get to the veil, everything's over. The veil, all this crazy shit. We don't even know what the fuck it does. So, but there's where I lied to you, my beautiful friend. We do find out what it does. In the $20, I shit you not, the $20 battle pass, you could do a seasonal event for the battle pass, and if you do that, then you get context for what the fuck the main story of the DLC was about.
You have to buy context for the fucking plot? That you're, dude.
So if you
It's
want
just
to
not like Destiny
understand what's
1.
going on, if you want to know, hold on, Hug. It's worse than Destiny 1. I want you to know that. Before you think anything in your head, it is simultaneously worse than Destiny 1 and far worse than you could ever imagine. But I'll put it in context for this. Yo, Panda, yeah?
Yeah.
There's a crossover between Destiny and PlayStation, right? Just to show you the monetary BS. How much do you think a single? Because remember, you don't get multiple skins for each character. You can only get one skin for each character. So, like, let's put it this way: if you have a hunter, a warlock, and a titan, you don't have 5 titans. You only have one titan. You only get one warlock. You only get one hunter. There are DLC skins you can buy, right?
Yeah.
You can buy these skins, but keep in mind, there's a skin only for hunters, only for warlocks, only for titans. Not one universal for all of them, depending on what character you like, yeah? So if you want to be Kratos, you got to play your titan, okay?
Right.
Okay, cool. How much do you think is a reasonable asking price for one of these?
I think they're gonna charge $20 or $30 for it. It's based on Apex and Fortnite's skin costs.
25? I honestly wanted to say 15.
If you want to get all of them, it's over $60, just so we're clear.
It's about $20 each.
Which is unreasonable.
I mean, I might have spent $20 on a Snoop Dogg skin from Modern Warfare 2 the other day, so.
It's still unreasonable.
It is unreasonable.
I don't give a fuck what anyone tells you if other games do the same thing. Just because there's one group of Nazis in Germany, and you're like, well, there's a group of Nazis in Germany, so we can forgive the fucked up shit Japan's doing during World War II. No, it's still all fucking wrong. We don't justify one thing being fucked up by another thing being fucked up too. But the idea of a game that's DLC is not worth the price of admission with context provided later,
Nope.
you're paying effect. They're like, hey man, we just dropped DLC for you big boys. To get all the information you need, $60. Also though, if you want the keys to do the dungeons, $80. But also, do you want the cool crossover skins?
Mm.
We're going to need like a hundo out of you, bro. Hundo 20. You can spend it on a free to play game. A free to play game that isn't really free to play. You can't do shit in Destiny. There isn't content like
Yeah.
if you've ever played Warframe, Warframe is a free to play game. You can play all the shit in Warframe and at no cost.
This is true.
There's not shit you can play in Destiny 2. Hey man, Panda, let's go do a raid. Ooh, bro, you don't have the DLC? Cringe. You can't do the raid with us. Get out of here.
Yeah. that's literally how that happened.
Hey Panda, let's go do a dungeon. Whoa, slow down there, Buckaroo. Do you not have the DLC for the dungeon, bro? What are you poor? Shit's cringe. Shit's cringe, bro. Yo, Hug is Hug okay?
Oh, you is twerking.
I would not describe Hug's model's neck doing that shit as twerking.
Yeah, sorry, my dad called me letting me know he's on his way with the AC that we're gonna set up here in about 20 minutes.
Got you. Look, sorry, I had to rant about that shit. Listen,
that's fair.
Video games are predatory as fuck, but also Destiny 2 has nothing going on right now. If you're playing Destiny 2, you're playing Destiny 2 because your friend who has spent over hundreds of dollars to play Destiny 2 is fucking lonely. That's why you play Destiny 2.
That's it. I guess we're talking about video games. What do you want to go on to next? Spider-Man? Over the back rooms, talk about how shit it is. Those video games. Spider-Man.
This is something me and Penn are probably butt heads on slightly.
I told I wasn't going to try to transition to that like 10-15 minutes ago, but okay.
I think the game's gonna be peak.
Yeah, because I also thought it was going to be on PS4. So I was trying to bring that up, like when we were talking about maps and stuff. So it'd be like, yeah, well the map is bigger, and you know, it's not going to work on the PlayStation because all the better assets and bigger map.
Oh yeah, that's fair, I guess.
I'm pretty sure I heard they're going to allow you to move around the map faster. So I'm assuming that, you know, you seamlessly switching between Miles and Peter. Pretty sure that's the thing.
I'm gonna keep it a full Zizak. I think that bitch can run on fucking PlayStation 4.
Okay.
They're just trying to sell PS5s. They're just
go.
trying to sell PS5s because PS5s. Dude, there's nothing on PlayStation 5 right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same with Xbox. But
Look, there's nothing on them, right? The only reason people buy Nintendo products to be 120 with you,
yeah,
is because you can't get that anywhere else. But even then, like Nintendo has a really shitty monopoly.
good named emulator.
Yeah, I know. But they have a really shitty monopoly. If they didn't have the monopoly that they had, and they had to actually just make a good product, we'd be way better off in the gaming space. Real shit. I'll keep it real.
I heard that they're planning on releasing a new console next year.
The Slims? Or, oh. Pretty sure the Slims should probably be coming out too soon for the PS5 and Xbox, yeah, those usually come out fairly fast.
I don't even think Nintendo's probably... If Nintendo's plans for another console, I really doubt it, but if they do, we'll see.
Is there any Slim consoles you think for this generation? Because the PS5 already has the discless. Xbox Series X has the Xbox Series S to go along with it. For if you want something smaller.
I don't think there's a point.
What, like a Switch? Like a smaller Switch?
No, for the Xbox and PlayStation, whether or not there's going to be a slim version for each, considering they both already have other versions available.
That makes no sense. I just don't see it.
If they produce a slim version, they can... Okay, so a lot of the reason people aren't getting PS5s and Xbox, whatever the fuck, the reason they're not, right? It's just price. People don't got the money like that right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, I'm not gonna buy another like $300 box that's more than $300 to play a game that like I can play on my already bought $300 box that works just fine.
Yeah. If you're going with Xbox and you get Game Pass, you can stream those games for the most part. You don't even necessarily need to buy the console. You can just do that on your phone or on your computer if you have a big PC.
It out where Sony hasn't though.
Yeah.
Xbox has figured out what Sony hasn't with the Game Pass. Real talk.
Yeah, so what do they have? PS Now, and that gives you like a few games every month. Basically, what the old games with the gold used to be.
No, that's not what I'm talking about in particular.
No.
Xbox, PlayStation is not really grabbing the Unfortunately, they're not able to grab like the PC market really, and they're really not concerned with trying to. Unfortunately, whereas like Xbox is like, hey man, we know it kind of sucks if you wanted to play like Halo with your boy, but he's on console and you got PC. Here's Game Pass, play together, go do your thing, go hang out.
They'll be serious once they release Bloodborne on the PC.
Like maybe, but like from what we're seeing and where things are going right now, like as it currently stands, Sony really doesn't like the way that the market is right now for gaming. I think a lot of it there's a big push towards like just having PCs rather than consoles when like you're getting older, right? Like for like our generation, I think you'd probably agree, Panda. Like for our generation, like our dads would probably be like, not even our dads, there'll be like our cousins, whoever who'll be like our age now, would still have consoles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas like we have PCs. Like the idea of having a PC back then was just ridiculous, even though it was like what it is. PC games just kind of more like accessible to a wider range of people. And I think you just have to make a better product. Like consoles are not better products anymore. So they're trying to hog the market of like games. Like you really need to get this brick to play like Mario. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what's going to end up happening is I just don't care about Mario enough to buy the brick, and there's going to be more and more people who won't care about the brick enough. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure how many people are really going away from Mario, more so like Pokemon, Zelda, the actual bigger games that get hype. Like Mario Wonder looks pretty great, but
I think even then, like even at that being an example, like Pokemon fans will buy anything, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Which is great, but like the Nintendo Switch was not doing great until Smash Ultimate came out.
Yeah.
And then people flocked to it, right?
Yeah.
Like without games like that, as time goes on, like how much more can you get away with? Especially with Nintendo, like with Sakurai working on like Smash and It's like there might not be another Smash Ultimate. Like that's it. Like that's the last hurrah for Smash for a while. If Nintendo comes over with another console, like what are they gonna do? Like that's like the state we're at when it comes to consoles. We're not trying to make great games because the game industry is kind of ass. We're not trying to make great consoles, so we're in this weird like gray area where it's like, well, just buy up all the intellectual property you can.
I mean, you got Steam over there with the Steam Deck, essentially a console. They're doing a little bit of work. I mean, you know, after the Steam Deck came out, the Ally and whatever Logitech's was it Logitech? They made like a little handheld Steam or cloud device. There seems to be more innovation going into the PC space right now regarding handhelds or just consoles.
I think like when we're getting to a space where like I have friends and cousins, I think we all do, who still hold on to their consoles that they had when they were really, really young. You know what I mean? They still have like their old Xboxes or their old GameCubes or etc., which is dope. But like I've been playing the absolute shit out of Sonic Riders. I ain't had a GameCube in like 15 years. Like, yo, let's keep it real.
Yeah.
Like I don't need when you don't really need the like the hardware like anymore, you know. That's where you're at. Like it's just are the games good? That's going to determine like the market. If you make a good game, people are going to play your good game. Also, on the note of good games, and we're not sponsoring anything like that. Go play Pseudo Regalia. It's on Steam. It's like $5. It's like a $5 game on Steam. It's like less than 2 gigabytes. It's called Pseudo Regalia. Fun as shit to Metrovania. Really fun. Go play it.
You can play Escape the Backrooms. Panda's favorite game.
I hate that game.
I know.
That game is so ass.
I'm gonna hurt you more than the game hurt you.
I think I'm just not the target demographic. I think that's just
why would you play a game called Escape the Backrooms? Real talk.
What was the
he was forced to play it.
Insult it.
He was peer pressured.
My friend bought the game for me, and he was like, "Here, play
that's
this
not
with
a friend.
Me. Play this with me because we're friends."
That's an enemy.
Like, all right. All right, calm down. So I played it, you know, first 5 minutes, I'm like, "Ooh, shit, this is scary." And then like 10 minutes go by, and I'm like,
"Who is this individual? Name this individual."
It was Jordan. That was Jordan.
I don't know who that is.
You know,
is that Duck?
No.
Who's that?
I'll send you a picture. You'll remember zombie. You remember the face. You remember faces.
Okay, cool. My thing is, listen, no friend of yours would ever like, yeah, man, let's play Escape the Backrooms together. That's not a friend thing to do.
I mean, I was just given the game about a couple weeks ago and I still haven't played it yet because I had it on my wish list. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try it, but I've heard some scathing reviews from some individuals here.
It's literally just tension and atmosphere. There's nothing else.
It's like the other Backrooms game I was playing.
Yeah, man.
Except one is multiplayer.
What do you think a game called like the Backrooms are gonna be about, though?
And my other problem with it is the puzzles in it are the way to get out of to escape. You wouldn't figure that out. Like there's no amount of brain power that would allow you to figure out how to maneuver through these fucking spaces. You literally have to look it up. That's so stupid. I don't get it.
It's the Backrooms.
It's dumb.
We're supposed to be there for forever.
It's a liminal space that doesn't. It's not supposed to make sense. Okay, it's supposed to be a concept based off of just tension.
Yeah, then what I said earlier that tracks. It's not for me.
Yeah, it's just tension and atmosphere. But like, that's what the Backrooms are about. What did you think they were going to be about?
I thought I was gonna be scared the entire time. I thought there was gonna be big spoopy monsters and more than.
Did you know? Okay. Did you know anything about the Backrooms going into it?
No, not a single thing. Like at all. I didn't know anything about the Backrooms.
I mean, all just from the Backrooms Explained channel. The little animated videos they used to do.
What?
There's a YouTube channel, The Backrooms Explained. They basically just like these animated videos that basically explained some of the floors, levels, I guess, from the Backrooms.
I just watch like a Markiplier video.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Well, you watch Markiplier, but you also just watch like MatPat. There we go. Creators who get canceled. MatPat.
Has he been canceled?
Oh yeah, no, okay. So MatPat got canceled for tweets that he was putting out like in 2013.
Oh, of course, the usual.
So like, yeah, but like some of these are like really based. Like one of them is it's Ariel from The Little Mermaid. There's 4 pictures. It's Ariel, and then there's Ariel bold, which is a fat, chubby Ariel. There's Ariel italic, which is a Ariel with like a handlebar mustache. And then the worst variant, right, which is Ariel Black, which is a black Afro Ariel who's chubby. And it's just fonts. But it was a thing that MatPat tweeted out. And I was like, that's crazy. There's no way in this economy you did that.
Jesus.
2013. No, like, so Matt.
If it was nowadays, he could have chosen the most recent actor for the Little Mermaid.
Well, he's been such a like. Matt's been like YouTube dad for a while, like super wholesome, good spirited, kind of content creator. You know what I mean? For him to like, for people to find those tweets dug up after a while, it's like, whoa. You know, it's like finding out like Mr. Rogers swore. You know what I mean?
I stopped watching MatPat and all those videos when they stopped using like any sort of science to like explain stuff. But then there's like a Modern Warfare 3 video where they tried to figure out how much damage is actually done throughout the game. And that's when when they stopped doing that kind of stuff, that's when I stopped watching. Because that's the kind of theories I was actually into.
Like Austin, like the science. It goes insane after a while.
Yeah, I liked those ones too, but liked MatPat's ones where he did it. The ones where he actually made it.
Real talk, Matt does that math shit. It's boring as fuck. Real shit. I'll be completely honest. I have used MatPat old videos to fall asleep at night.
That's crazy.
Real, cause like, okay, dude, if you ever go back to like, that's gonna sound really mean. If you go back, I gotta pick my battles here very carefully. No, I'm gonna lean into this. Fuck that. If you go back to old school MatPat game theory videos, If you can find some of the ones right around when he stopped doing like 10 minutes to more 20-minute videos, and he starts to do anything math related, like how capable is this thing or how fast is Sonic really? Put that shit on at like 12 or 10, lay down in your bed, don't look at the phone, just turn that on and listen to it. You'll be asleep.
Oh. I don't even know if I've ever watched a MadPat video.
Really?
Yeah.
Good. Good.
I feel like you probably would have started, if you're gonna watch him, it would have been 10 years ago at this point. Before he started doing, like, Hello Neighbor and FNAF, that's probably when would have wanted to watch him.
I think currently MadPat's probably solid to watch currently, but like film theory and shit like that, it's probably like the angle. Although there's like a weird, okay, I've never understood this, yeah? There's like a really weird hate for like FNAF when it comes to MatPat's channel, and I don't understand it.
Well, what's so particular about it?
Like, okay, MatPat took a dude who was like serious on like how fast is Sonic? Is Mario like actually the bad guy? Is Link really dead? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Like all of that being the case, like, yo, a game like FNAF who has lore that you have to guess at and scratch the surface of and do Easter eggs and all kinds of bullshit. It's like right up that alley, yeah?
Okay, I'm gonna have to dip for a few minutes while I go get the CC set up. So if you guys are still on when I get back, you can all keep going if you want. Otherwise, I'll be back.
So do we keep recording without you, or what's the deal?
Yeah, you can keep going if you want. I just gotta go get any AC set up.
Alright. What do you think, Ben?
Hopefully it shouldn't take too long.
Yeah, we can keep going.
Alright, right?
Yeah.
You can sit there with my model looking like that.
If your channel is based off the idea like I'm fighting real hard not to use certain words during this podcast. I just want to be known for chat and people who listen to the podcast. I'm fighting real hard not to say what I want to say because of the conversation I got caught off on before the podcast started. Just being very transparent. So forgive me my pauses. But what I'm trying to say is, if when it comes to, I'm like the loose cannon in this podcast. When it comes to MatPat's channel, FNAF does numbers. FNAF is a game series with crazy lore. Like, if I told you the lore of FNAF, yeah, you'd go, hey man, a dude, like if you play the games, it's, hey dude, a guy goes to a rundown, like, Chuck E. Cheese. He has to be there for 5 nights. The animatronics try to kill him. He survives 5 nights and then he goes home. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But if I talk about the fucking lore after going through the game and analyzing it and breaking it all down and coming up with theories, it's, hey man, the son of the creator of this thing being chased down by dead children inside animatronics goes there, but secretly inside of him, he's actually no longer himself. An animatronic endoskeleton has jumped inside his body and is piloting him after his organs were scooped out. This is fucking wild now, yeah?
Whoa.
There's
What the fuck?
there's child murder, there's haunted, there's supernatural shit, child murder, victims, people being replaced with robots, nightmare, crazy shit. Yeah?
Yeah.
It sounds dope as shit, low key. You'd
That sounds
want to
way
listen to
better.
that. Cool. But the game is just, hey man, don't let these scary animatronics touch you. Do you want to be jump scared for like 30 minutes? It's the game. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. That's why people like the fucking series. It's a puzzle that you keep solving. That if you can't figure it out, you go to fucking MatPat after like 15 minutes. Sorry, 15 days after the newest DLC. And MatPat's like, I read this book, and also, did you know the child is a robot? Like, you're like, that makes no fucking sense. That'd be stupid, MatPat. Why would the child be a robot? And then the next DLC comes out, you're like, God damn, that kid was a robot. Yeah? Like, yo, listen.
Yeah.
That, like, I don't understand. Why the fuck would you hate that? You're like, yo, it's one of the only game series, one of the consistently coming out that's popular, that's beloved, that was made popular thanks to Markiplier, other YouTubers of that generation, and MatPat. It's a banger game. People love its lore, its storytelling. Yeah?
Yeah, there's a lot
There's
going for it.
there's a reason it's popular as shit. Why the fuck are you hating on MatPat covering one of the most popular horror games with hidden lore? Like it's trying to hide it. Versus, like, here's the counter argument then, yeah? MatPat isn't covering some of the most prolific video game theories throughout history. Like, what if MatPat covered Is Link secretly dead during Ocarina of Time? Like, he did this. It was years ago. He's covered some of the oldest, like, video game urban legends, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's done math. Like, he's done math. How fast is Sonic really? Like, we're at this point with his channel and his content. Like, what the fuck else are you supposed to do?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's supposed to cover interesting horror games or interesting lore, yeah? Games with cool lore he covers. He's covering Hello Neighbor. He's covering, but he doesn't cover a lot, by the way, because Hello Neighbor actively goes out of the way to try to get him to cover their lore, and he just refuses to do it because it's dog shit, right? Or he'll cover, like, he covers Roblox games lore because they have crazy lore in that. He just does that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you going to hate on a dude who does the thing you want him to fucking do?
I think it's simply because they're not doing it how they want him to do it.
What the fuck is he supposed to do content for?
Yeah.
Here's a game theory about Fallout New Vegas. Like, you know, who the fuck cares, yo?
I think people are just asking for too much and being greedy.
I think people just don't know what they want.
Oh yeah, that's also yeah.
But you know, I know people. Okay, go to MatPat's YouTube channel right now. This is like for audio listeners. Sorry, fuck you. But like for those of us who are watching, go to his YouTube channel real quick.
Map what?
No, just it's game theory.
Oh,
just go to game theory. If you're not a being very polite to you, if you're an audio listener to this podcast, fuck you. But if you're part of it live, love you. Thanks for being here, and we, you're cool or whatever.
First thing you see is
go to his videos. Go to his videos. All right, look at the views on this motherfucker. Is he only covering FNAF? No. But like, he's getting views on these motherfuckers.
God damn, these are consistent. They do not drop a mill.
What the fuck is he supposed to cover?
God damn.
What is he supposed to cover? At that point,
he can do whatever he wants, except for Tower Defense. He can do whatever, or not Tower Fantasy. He can do whatever he wants. Other than that,
he did fucking bro. Man's real shit has done.
He covers
crazy. He covers a lot of shit.
Yeah.
He covers a wide net of shit, and he's like, "Oh, well, let's hear some FNAF because it's really fucking popular. People want to learn more about it. Here's FNAF. Here's FNAF. Also, do you want to know which Pokemon Markiplier would want to fuck? Like, yeah,
yeah.
Like, I don't understand. Like, what the fuck is he supposed to be doing? Like, it's not to like defend MatPat from like all crimes known to man, but like, what is he supposed to cover? It just sounds like people are like, man, Markiplier, like, sorry. You're like, hey, bro, MatPat's the FNAF channel, bro. All he plays is FNAF. That's all he talks about is FNAF. You go through his YouTube channel, it's fucking everything but, bro. It's everything. Just everything. The dude covered fucking Dreams SMP. He's covered if Dream was his son. He made an entire episode of that shit. Whether it's genetics, bro. Come on, son. Like, real talk, bro. Come on, bro. What is he supposed to cover?
These are really fucking interesting.
Like, what content, bro?
I feel like he's doing great. he's doing great, honestly.
Yeah, like, no, like, MatPat's doing it. Like, real shit. Like, MatPat is doing it.
Definitely gonna watch one of these on my own time.
Yeah. He's fucking doing it. Like, I don't understand. Like, what is the argument to be made, bro? I need MatPat to do calculations on how tall is Steve in Minecraft really. Like, come on, son.
I'm sure somebody else has already done it. Why don't you go find out who did it?
He has done it is the best part. He'll do it as a part of a theory about, like, hey, man, Did you know there was ancient builders in Minecraft and these gods and whatever the fuck? You're like, oh, okay, cool. But to really figure out how tall these guys are, let's figure out how tall Steve is, figure out how tall these niggas are, to figure out more information. Like, come on, son. I don't know. Maybe I'm high. Maybe it's me, but like when it comes to content creation, bro, like a lot of the time people just don't know what the fuck they're talking about when it comes to someone else's content. But I noticed this being an interesting phenomenon because a while back, right? He's not a friend of the podcast was like, hey man, I haven't watched Game Theory in a while because they sold out. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? It was like, like after they got like really popular and they made a lot of money, they kind of like, sold out, right? Like the content just doesn't feel the same. I was like, let's watch the video right the fuck now. And I was like, he's still making the same green ass videos, the same green ass font, the same like that's just a theory. Yeah, he's still doing the same shit, bro. It's been 10 years. Like, my guy.
Bro, what's the problem? It's clearly working. I don't see what the problem is.
So when I showed homie, he was like, oh, I'm sorry. I just remember him changing. I guess I like Mandela'd myself on that. I was like, yeah, bro. Yeah, like Matt Bad gets like this weird rap. Like a lot of YouTubers do. But like I never watched Jacksepticeye. Never really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just was never in my fucking range. I watched Markiplier. I've seen Jack and Markiplier interact. I just don't care about Jack as an individual enough to go watch his content. But I'm not gonna speak on it like I know his shit, bro. Like, come on, son.
Yeah.
I don't know his content. All I know is I've seen Twitter clips of Jacksepticeye going, hey, are you an artist? Bro, keep doing that shit you do and get paid what you're worth. Get your bag. That's all I've ever seen from Jacksepticeye. Other than him, like, and Markiplier playing video games together. That's all I've ever seen.
I don't know. If your formula is working, why change the formula?
Well, you got to, obviously, you got to adapt it a bit. But, like, yeah, like, I don't know. And it's just like, niggas are like, I can do a game theory. And it's like, you fucking can, bro. Like, son, if doing game theory was enough, Treesicle would still be a thing. Treesicle don't exist. Dude, do you know who Treesicle is, Panda?
No.
All right, so imagine game theory had a shitty little brother that failed out of high school.
Damn.
Treesicle made bomb content, by the way. They really did. The issue is they were competing with the fucking juggernaut that is MatPat. Don't believe me? Look up Treesicle. It's like Icicle, but tree. They made content. They were not bad at what they did. Their entire channel was the concept of the story you never knew, where they dug deeper into the lore of characters and whatnot. They would dig deeper into the lore. They would express a narrative throughout the story of a game, and they would do great stuff. They really would. The issue is, like Treesicle, like one word, like they're not bad in any meaningful way. I'll make this very clear. But like, MatPat's only competition for the content that he makes is him fucking self. MatPat was like, I'm going to make food theory, I'm going to make style theory for fashion, film theory, and game theory. We got four juggernauts gaming, baby. Game it. Let's go. That shit's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. What did you type in?
Treesicle.
I'm gonna help you out. I'll help you out. I'll
Oh,
type it up.
Oh, this isn't it?
No, the word like tree is like an actual tree.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm looking at the screen. Yeah, that's it. They're the green one. That's it. That's them. They're not bad. Right? They make it very clear. I said it multiple times. The content is not bad. They just could not compete with the absolute juggernaut that was MatPat, bro. Because it turns out doing the same content as MatPat is not enough. Doing adjacent content as MatPat, not enough. You got to find your own fucking lane. These dudes had their own fucking lane, by the way. That's the best part.
I want to
So,
give them credit and say like they're close, but they're really not.
like, the worst part is too. Again, it's not that they don't do bad content,
Yeah.
but sometimes good content's not enough, bro. The market decides what goes, what doesn't, and that's all it be. I think you just gotta like at some point you kind of gotta like acknowledge like what's going on for content creators. But speaking of content creators and bullshit, yeah, you
Yeah.
wanted to speak on the idea of VTubers doing shit desperately for like views and shit.
Yeah. Clout.
I'm gonna speak on FouseyTube. So we're gonna do this right now, bro. You go first, bro. I've been hogging the podcast. That's all you. Let me stop talking. Bro? Hello? Words?
We're talking about the same person, right? Just double checking. Bald.
Yeah. I'm gonna speak
Okay.
on
Yeah.
FouseyTube in a minute, though. You said you want to talk about
Yeah.
VTubers doing whatever for clout.
So it happens all the time. People, mostly VTubers, just clout chasing hella hard. I think
You
to
gotta
an
express to me
extent,
how VTubers clout chasing is different than any other content creator.
the space is different. I
How
feel
so?
like I feel like the people in the VTuber community, I don't want to say they're easier targets, but they're the guys who don't go outside for real. You know, the motherfuckers who just need to touch grass.
Who do you
But they're
think is
supposed to be.
donating to Amaranth, bro? Like, what are you talking about? Who do you think Pokemon's viewers are, bro?
God damn it. I gotta put them. I don't want to put them in the same box.
They are, bro. Like, what's the difference? Like, listen, you came at me with the idea that they're different. How are they different?
I don't know. When I see VTuber, the VTuber community, I'm looking at Weeaboo headband Naruto and the motherfuckers. And then when I look at people who
I'm just talking about
are,
his audience, by the way, just so we're all clear.
oh no, you damn straight. All you Naruto run, and if you don't, you ain't welcome in this chat. You ain't Naruto runner. When I picture people that donate to Amaranth, I'm thinking just like
Okay, I just want to make sure
his
that we're clear here.
basement.
I just want to make sure that we're clear here.
Yeah.
People donating to a VTuber, they know they're never going to be able to get with the fictional cartoon women, right?
No, that is not.
They know they're not going to be able to get with her, right?
I
They
wish
think
that
they
was
can
the
get. They
case.
think they can get with the person behind the cartoon character. They know they're not going to get with the character. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
There's not that degree of separation. Even the most VTubers who are most popular are doing some form of performance, right?
Mhm. Yeah,
Like, with that being the case, yeah,
yeah,
Pokimane is just doing her shit. She is just doing boss queen shit. She's not trying to get simps. She's not dressing inappropriately. She's just doing her shit. However, niggas in our audience, people in her audience are the same.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. You spin.
I understand in one regard where it's like you can say they're vulnerable neckbeards, right?
Yeah,
But like, but I think that's kind of bullshit.
yeah.
I think if you say that male audience, because you don't mean this for the women, you mean this only for the men, which I think is bullshit. There's
Mhm.
lonely girls too, bro. There's lonely female simps too, dog. Like
Dang,
at some
you're right.
point,
I'm
at
not
some point,
being. Yeah,
niggas have to like people who. At some point, people have to be adults. At some
yeah,
point, right? At some point, you got to recognize your situation, what you are. Is we really going to put the blame on the VTuber? Now, if the VTubers are going out of their way to prey on people, completely different conversation. But if it's just she got big titties and she knows she got big titties and I like them, then I don't know what you know what I mean.
yeah.
Like that's like at that same point though. Like when we say, would you honest to God tell me, right, that if Robert Downey, if Dwayne the Rock Johnson streamed on Twitch daily in a hot tub, and he's talking to chat and he's being friendly, and there's hella donos coming in from the ladies and guys and them in between. Yeah,
Yeah.
you gonna be honest with me and tell me that you'd be like, he's taking advantage of those people? You probably wouldn't. You probably wouldn't. You'd be like, that's on them. That's on them. They know he's rich. That's on them. That's what I'm saying. Like, are VTubers begging their audience for money? Where's the responsibility at, bro?
That's okay. Yeah, I see what you mean.
It just seems like any way to hate on women. Like, it's what it feels like, dog. Like, we hate on the IRL women, and then we're like, okay, we have to respect them because, streaming's a real job and they're doing their thing. But we can hate on the pictures, right? We can hate on the anime women. They're not people. That's what it feels like. I could be coming at it from the wrong angle, though, but that's what it feels like the energy is.
No, I definitely see where you're coming from.
Because we don't, bro, a male VTuber, to my knowledge, held a concert, and during the concert, his hair changed. And people lost their shit over that, right? And he had a genuine concert, and it was like a thing going on. People just donating money to support the people they like. Was he taking advantage of his audience?
No, not at
I
all.
don't. There's VTubers who are very sexually charged men, who are just dudes. They're just gay, sexually charged dudes who are hella popular. They take advantage of the women who like to see that.
No.
What about any other person who likes to see that?
No.
I'm confused. Why the girl one's bad? What are they doing that's so particular, bro? Oh, it's just like an example that you have in your head that I'm just missing context for.
No.
What do you mean, no?
The example that I was gonna use is not particularly for the conversation we have right now, but for the clout chasing.
Mm-hmm.
A VTuber does covers and she sings. She also does collab covers, which you have to pay for, which is fair. This is a business. One of the people who responded to her, he made a joke, and apparently the joke was that he spent $600 on a collab with her, and she never got back to him. But it wasn't very clearly stated as a joke. And I'll grab the tweet from the perspective of the tweet. It looked like a serious matter, something that like was fucked up that was going on. He then had stated after he made that tweet the day later, I believe, what he said was a joke, and he never meant for it to get serious. Let me see if I can find it. From my perspective, that just looked like you're chasing clout. It just looked like you caused a lot of problems for no real reason.
Well, it depends. How big was his follower count?
Gotcha. Fuck. Alright, I gotta do a history search.
Like, it legit depends on his follower count. Like, if his follower count's under like 1,000 followers, and the person he's replying to has like 1,000 plus or like 10K plus, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, if he's replying to somebody like 10K plus and he's under 1,000, yeah, he didn't. That's a joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It really depends on like the number. Like, if they're both the same size, odds are he should be aware of his audience to that other person. So yeah, that's what I'm about with that. But like, if you're a smaller content creator, like the game's different. The game's extremely different, right? Me and you, the game's different. When we were at like 400 followers on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
The game's way different from now. If for example, how much you got on Twitter right now?
6,000.
And that's not even like the biggest number. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like for the conversation, if you were to, at the time, if you right now comment under somebody with like 10K, your audience and their audience will kind of know what's going on because you got big numbers going on, right?
Right.
But back with 400, no one would just another Andy, bro.
Yeah, spin.
That's like so like how big is his account? Like that's what really matters.
His account is 340 followers.
How much is the account that he replied to?
7,100.
Homie is probably joking.
So his direct.
Because that's because he gained it from this like controversy. He had to gain people looking at him after that. So
Yeah. So what he said was, "Don't even bother. I paid AK Aya 600, and I have only gotten the follow. She still hasn't followed up with the collab. Am I done with my money? Question mark. Yes, but that doesn't mean I should be tricked like this. Never again." That was the tweet. And there's people.
That's actually solid.
There's people in
That's
here.
a solid. Okay, but the context that's actually really funny. That's really funny.
People in here like, is this a bit? Is this a joke? Somebody was like, wait, really? I just sent her 500. He was like, bruh, get that charge back. Don't get scammed like this. It's just a lot of that, pretty much.
Yeah, but I mean, if people spent their money, like, don't get scammed. He was fucking joking. But like, he was joking. But if you spend money and you got scammed, like, whoa.
12 hours later, he was like, thank you everyone for all of your love and support. Unfortunately, I am here to announce that this post was indeed satire. I am sorry for leading people on, and to AKA it's not actually charging for collabs. In the future, I will be sure to not engage in stupid behavior like this.
Yeah, all it is it just blew up in his face. Yeah. But like, because how the fuck would you know
that it's a joke, or
no, like that it would blow up in your face making a joke like that? For you, it's a joke, but like, I know the idea is like, don't joke like that. You should be responsible. I would agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, you wouldn't know that would blow up, dog. Come on. Come on, bro.
I feel like there was a better way to tell a joke.
Absolutely. Yeah. But like, the joke is making fun of people who pay for this. That's the joke. The joke is he's making fun of them by pretending to be one.
Oh.
It's fucking funny. Go back and read it.
Okay,
but like, but put on like the sad boy, like depressed sound when you read, like voice when you read it.
I'm not about to read this out like a sad boy, bro.
Yeah, read it out loud for the podcast like a sad boy. Rush it, go watch. Well, you'll hear the joke.
I can read it aggressive.
Sure, but do it for the podcast because they'll see it as a joke. You'll hear the comedy in it. You will.
Don't even bother. I paid AKI 600 and have only gotten the follow. She still hasn't followed up with the collab. Am I done with my money? Yes, but that doesn't mean I should be tricked like this. Never again.
Like that shit's funny. Come on, dog.
Yeah, bro. I'm dumber than a box of rocks, bro. That shit just sound like he just got fucked on.
Like with no screens on them, that's funny. That's funny shit. Because what is she charging for collabs right now? And they're like in the tweet. Well, I'm gonna say they. I don't know what they are. What are they
for base collab? She's charging 200.
200.
So she charges 300 for. Oh shit! You charging for follows? You charging for tags?
Bro.
Hold up.
Yeah, the satire is funny now. Yeah.
You charging for advertisement? What, bro? What the fuck am I looking at right now?
They're making bank off their brand. That's what they're doing. That's somebody who knows their worth. More importantly, though, right? More importantly, though, you can see why that's funny now. Yeah. My man, he paid for a follow. Like, come on, son.
Each additional collab is 150 an hour.
100 an hour, bro.
Your time is at work. Sure, yeah.
Maybe they make bank. That's if they make bank like that, yeah, bro. They can charge like that, yeah. I don't know if they make bank like that. That's entrepreneurship right there. That's money, baby. That's how you do it. We support them. I don't know what they identify as though, but we support them.
They really said, like, I'm out of here. My bag needs to be filled.
It is. I'm making a bag. If you want to make a bag off of me, this is what it takes. Because I'm gonna make you. Yeah, if how popular do you want to be? So now with the context, yeah.
Oh yes, I have. This is I've seen this. This is just like hiring e-girls. I don't know if that might be sexist.
That is absolutely sexist as shit, by the way. How am I? Do you see my avatar? How am I the most fucking? Oh shit!
Well,
I can't even say the word I want to say, bro. I'm the one.
What do you want? There's nothing in here, but
I can't even, bro. I can't even say the word I want to say, and I'm the one who's understanding the shit better. Like, what's going on? But no, yeah, real talk. Podcast wise, like, for you guys, listen. AKI, they're making bank off of their content. They understand their worth and they're doing great stuff. Homie, if you're a low like follow account, come on, you make jokes like this. It's the same thing where like if you were to talk shit about a YouTuber like who has like millions of subs and you're like and you barely have like 100 or some shit, you know what I mean?
yeah.
And then that YouTuber responds to you and you're like, oh fuck, I didn't know there was consequences to my actions, bro. I'm just shooting the shit, dog. I can talk about
fuck. Oh shit, I get it.
Yeah.
That happens a lot. That happens a lot.
There you go. That's all it is, bro. Like when you have a smaller number, you don't have to worry about what you say like that. When you're a bigger number, everything matters more. You know how an audience reacts to what you say. So they're gonna police you harder. Yeah, absolutely. But what do I know?
You know how this shit works?
Apparently, maybe. We'll see.
Fuck.
Alright, what do you want to talk about next?
Alright.
Also, I'm gonna say this because I didn't want to be rude earlier, but like, God, ooh, I can't pick more words. Y'all really did start this podcast without an intro to the podcast. Homies don't even know the name of the podcast from the audio alone, bro. Y'all didn't intro this, greet this, say I'm so and so. This is blah blah blah. It's just here are the topics. Let's roll, baby.
Yeah. Just
Bro, yeah, but at least tell us who's here. For the people listening at home, they need to know who's who, baby.
You want to introduce yourself?
Me? I got this. Hey, how's it going? Listen, it's your boy, Hollified Owl. How are you? Friends call me Hollow. Cute kids call me Owl. It's up for you to decide which one you are.
That was fire.
You gonna introduce yourself, bro? It's your stream.
Hold on, I'm trying to clip that. Your host of the NTR podcast. Don't ask us why we're NTR.
I'm cooking Panda.
Panda. Sir Panda. With an A, not an H. And my co-host,
who's not here at the moment.
Hugbug, whose neck is broken. He's taking care of business.
That's very professional. Very professional. You guys may not know this. We do this very often. This is like our 76th episode. Honestly, we've been recording for like years now. We just decided that we would do this one live, and obviously, we wanted to make it seem a little bit more amateurish for you guys to kind of feel like a down to earth kind of vibe. Like we're just like you, except we're not.
Yeah, I'm better. Than all of you.
I can confirm he's not, but some of us might be.
All of you, I'm better.
But yeah, so what do you want to talk about, bro? What's next topic?
Oh
yeah, Fusi. I got this.
Oh
I
yeah,
almost forgot. Okay. So who remembers the fake social experiment pranks from like I left a car with Make America Great Again in like a black neighborhood and just what happened type shit. Remember those pranks?
Oh shit.
Fusi Tube. Okay. Remember that dude who was like, Drake's gonna be here, and God told me that Drake was gonna be here, and I'm out here, and blah blah blah. Drake never showed up. That dude, bald head. That's Fusi Tube. Okay, so what did Fusi Tube do recently to get himself in trouble? Well, to get banned off Twitch for a little bit, he said an F slur while rapping along to a song. That's what he did there. At least that's what he claims he did. We don't know for sure why he got banned. At least at this point, we don't know. If the information's come out, then I'm ignorant to it, but he claims it was for saying the F slur while rapping along to a song. That said, why is FouseyTube in hot water? Well, at an airport while streaming live on Twitch, Fousey made it a point to greet and talk to people because he does IRL streaming, and he ran into a lovely young woman, I believe is what she identifies as, but a young woman who seems to be getting her life together. Nice person, doing their thing, great femme person, they're doing awesome. But they revealed to Fousey, after kissing Fousey for his chat on Discord that he convinces them to do, they reveal that they were a sex traffic victim. So, Panda.
Yeah.
This femme person just told you to your fucking face, hey, I am a victim of sex trafficking. And you feel so, like, moved to give her money, right? To make sure that they feel good, right? To support them because what they went through is fucking horrid. Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. It'd be a real shame if you fuck them in the bathroom, in the men's bathroom at the airport, and brag about it to your chat, only to realize that you just claimed to brag about fucking a sex traffic victim. That'd be real shit. That'd be real shit, wouldn't it? No. Hold on.
I thought his excuse was solid. Personally.
Well, maybe, she, like, this film person informed him after, right? Like, maybe they informed him like after, right? Like, she was like, hey man, by the way, I'm a sex trafficking victim, just so you know. Wait, no. She informed him immediately, and he was like, hey, me and you, sex. Now I'm gonna go brag to my chat that I just joined the Mile High Club, that's not what the fuck that is, by the way. And then his chat clowned him and canceled him in real time. So, you just bragged about fucking a sex trafficking victim to your chat live on stream, right? Think. How do you make this go away? How do you cover this up? What do? You used to do really shitty pranks, right? So you just say it's just a prank. You tell them it's just a prank and that you're joking and it's just a prank, even though you just got done saying that you shouldn't have done that and you're a bad person. It was just a prank. It was all just a prank. You were just fucking around. You were just joking. It was really funny that you pretended like you were the worst possible kind of human, right?
Fucking idiot.
But no, we're not done yet. Keemstar gets involved in this. Dreamy, creamy Keemy gets involved in this situation. Why? Because effectively, Keemstar puts out, hey man, FouseyTube got banned off of Twitch due to the allegation. No, it is Fousey's banned from Twitch shortly after the allegation, not the allegations, but it comes to public what he did to that one sex trafficking victim. Right?
Right.
Has he committed an illegal act? No, Fousey's not done anything illegal. Just not a good look. Right?
Yeah.
So, here's the deal. Then, right, Fousey's like, Keem, you're a liar. I was not banned for this. Keem's like, I never said you were banned for it. I said you were banned after this happened. And he was like, actually, Keem, you have no evidence. And Keem's like, bro, you called me saying that you had fucked this girl in a bathroom. You just told me that you called me bragging about fucking a girl in a bathroom at an airport. And then I see that you claim to do it to your chat. So either you're lying to me or you're lying to everyone when you say that you didn't do it. Right?
Right.
In which Fousey's like, actually, Keem, here's our DMs leaked where I say to you that I didn't do anything with that girl. And Keem goes, actually, Fousey, here's timestamps of me calling you earlier where you said you did do it. And then later you told me you didn't do it. I don't know which is the truth. So, as it currently stands, Keem and Fousey are not fighting publicly anymore. They were fighting pretty hard. And it's just Fousey's not looking great. once again. And so somehow in 2023, it turns out we're all still back in 2016.
You love to fucking see it, honestly.
Not only are we back in 2016 in the weirdest way possible, but like Leafy was relevant for a little bit again. Yeah, like that shit was weird, right?
Yeah.
Like we're really doing it. Like that's crazy. I
He
still think
really-
Leafy's ban on like okay, Leafy's ban off YouTube is fucking ridiculous.
What did he? I forgot what he got banned for.
He got banned for like targeted harassment, but it's like apparently at Pokimane, where he used her thumbnail in like a lot of his videos.
Oh.
But like he was just talking about like a lot of his shit wasn't really at her, right?
Yeah.
And apparently calling Pokimane a 3 out of 10 is worthy of getting fucking your YouTube channel destroyed.
That's bullshit.
So I don't think Leafy should be banned off of YouTube. Personally, I just don't think Leafy should be fucking relevant. That's my stance. Let him have his channel back, but like no one watching. That's my
I'm back.
deal.
Welcome back.
Ah, yes.
Chris, I missed everything.
I think we're almost at like an hour and a half mark, right?
Yeah.
Of course, 3 to 2 hours. How close are we?
Let me.
He's at hour 20.
Yep, hour 20.
Okay, what did I miss?
I know,
Lucy
a lot.
2, YouTubers, gaming.
I'm fine with missing those. We gotta do some extra stuff to get this AC set up.
Doug,
Huh.
you want the host? What do you want to talk about?
Have we talked about fast food breakfast?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
That's a great topic while out of breath to introduce, by the way. I just want to make this very clear. Well, Banner,
That's
you
right.
want to give a fuck about the topic the most? Let's hear it.
Alright. So I'm gonna start with the worst. The worst fast food breakfast.
Wait, hold on. Before you do that, I need a favor.
Yeah.
As a person who doesn't eat fast food for breakfast, explain to me why the fuck would I?
Cheap. Easy. Right by my work.
Yeah, pretty much. It's cheap,
I would just.
portable.
Well,
Ouch.
I don't want to be rude, but like, so is cereal.
Yeah, but if you're like on vacation, you're not gonna, if you're on a road trip or something, you're not gonna have cereal in your car.
Yeah.
If you're running late for work, you just need to grab something to eat. You're gonna run through fast food.
Okay, well, at that point, I just don't eat breakfast. But like, I see
Yeah,
what
me
you're
too.
saying. I either only eat like the cereal or whatever, or I just don't eat breakfast at that point. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah, like
Is
it's not-
there is there like a reason like you just not a breakfast guy or
I guess in a way, I'm not a breakfast guy in the same way that like, Rico's not a dog person. Well, like that's just literally not your thing. Even though you're okay with it, you're just not a dog. You know what I mean?
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like I'm not anti breakfast. I just don't
Yeah,
see the point.
Yeah, it's not that. Yeah, it's not that deep.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was a little bit more deep. It's just not that deep.
No, I just don't care. Like
Yeah, yeah,
like also like stomach pains for me are different than like for you guys, right? So like
yeah.
when I'm hungry, it's different for me than you. So there's like that too. But like yeah, like all of high school, I didn't eat breakfast.
Me too. I typically just eat like a peanut butter sandwich for lunch that I didn't eat till I got home.
Like
I just decided to not eat that much. I'm
like,
still overweight.
I'll drink a fuck ton of water though. Like water is my shit. But like breakfast, like yeah, fast food for breakfast just seems like a like to show you how out of the loop I am on this. I know what a McGriddle is. I don't know like what the fuck Taco Bell has for breakfast. If they do have a breakfast option, I don't know what Wendy's has for breakfast. Like that's new to me. Like yeah,
They all have like sausage and egg sandwiches, different types of buns. Like Jack in the Box. No, Wendy's just uses regular buns. They also have like croissants and biscuits.
You can buy shit like fucking Walmart and warm it up in your microwave, and it's cheaper. You can have more of it.
Yeah, but you have to actually make the food. The convenience of being able to just go out to eat, grab food, get food for you don't have to make it. Get food for your whole family.
I just want to understand. Microwave for 2 minutes, right? get in the car, drive, drive and wait in fucking line, pay the person, then get and go. Microwave for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But it tastes good.
It tastes good.
So it's a fucking microwave for 2 minutes.
No, you want to oven, put some of that stuff in the oven, or if you're getting like bacon, you like actually cook it. Don't put that shit in the microwave.
I mean, sure, yeah, but like, it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't taste. Like, if it tastes bad, you wouldn't fucking eat it. It wouldn't be sold.
I don't usually tend to buy microwave breakfast. If I don't cook it myself, I buy fast food breakfast. But I usually make my own breakfast.
Like, I should get like waffles and some sausage and eat that. I'm not making like breakfast sandwiches on my own. Like, if I'm getting like a breakfast sandwich or something, I'm getting that from fast food most of the time. If I'm gonna be eating at home, I'm just gonna make something good. I'm gonna make like pancakes and waffles, like actually make it.
Real talk, bro.
If I'm getting ready for work, I'm just like getting up, grabbing food, walking to work.
I've had so many grilled cheeses for breakfast, bro. I'm just gonna make a grilled cheese and like a sausage and call them a menace. Like,
that sounds fire.
Like the idea of like just butter in the skillet, toast the bread with the cheese already between the sandwich toasting, cut it into like at half at a diagonal because that's peak, and then with the skillet still good, get your sausage in there, cook your sausage, put it on the plate next to it, go grab your water, your juice, whatever you got, eat your breakfast, fuck off.
You have to fuck off. Why? Why can't she just? What if she's still hungry, bro?
You gotta make more.
I said get the fuck out of the kitchen, Diabito. Get the fuck out. I said fuck off. This is a proper serving. You mean I know what the fuck that is, but it's just one serving.
Bro.
Sir, I can eat for a whole family. Don't talk to me about servings.
Yeah. Let them know.
Oh, I'm sorry, fast food breakfast niggas. I'm sorry. I'll sit over in the front corner.
Oh my god, bro.
No, what I like to get usually, I kind of make myself. Yeah, whenever I go get fast food, typically McDonald's, is sausage McGriddle with cheese, bacon, and stick a hash brown inside of it. It's really good. It's kind of crunchy. It's kind of you can taste the bacon and the hash brown at the same time. It's fucking great. You need to try it.
Appreciate fine dining.
Fine dining, bro? Is that what you call Mickey D's breakfast, bro?
Fine dining? I used to work there for like 3 years.
Yeah, it's fine dining.
I'm gonna fight you on this.
They fucking took away my employee discount.
I don't believe in it, but I might call you a slur on this podcast. Real shit. Explain to me right now. Explain to me right the fuck now. Why Mickey D's breakfast is a thing you should have more than maybe once a year.
You can taste the minimum wage employees' tears. That's what makes it great.
I would come back around lunch hour for that.
That's true.
And start your day with their tears.
Or
I'd put you in a good mood.
I'd come back around dinner time and I would harass them for the fucking ice cream machine. I don't even want ice cream. I just want to harass them about it.
That's crazy.
I know. Okay, here's the thing I've done. This is like a really bad thing I've done. Okay. Don't be like high school owl, okay? Don't be like me. I was not the best person in high school. Actually, correction, I was fucking amazing. Actually, you should be like this.
Right.
Anyway, so this is how this went down. In high school, there was a Mickey D's that everyone used to go to after high school, and the parking lot would be packed. Yeah?
Yeah.
So one day, I just came over there, I hopped over the counter, and I just started making food with them. I washed my hands, put gloves on. It's like, all right, what are we making? And I was in the back whipping it, bro, because I didn't want to wait in line for my food. So I hopped in and helped them cook my food. Real shit.
That reminds me, son, when I was working at McDonald's, one of the other store managers was also working for DoorDash. I guess we were taking so long, they just kind of walked back there and started making food for their DoorDash so I could leave. Damn. Like, we all know who she was, so just nobody really stopped her.
That's how you do it.
I think she could have gotten fired. She's doing her side hustle and her main hustle.
I'm telling you, because like, okay, this is gonna sound a little messed up, but it's like a real thing. I ended up working at Panados's. I used to work at BK next to the Mickey D's, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Also, Mickey D's is how you say it. I don't care how you say it. Mickey D's is correct.
It's Mackey's,
Just so you know.
excuse me.
I'm gonna hurt you. Anyway,
Mackey's.
so I saw that hand. Anyway, so Mickey D's, right? I would walk over in my BK uniform at the Mickey D's, but all the homies at the Mickey D's who worked there knew me. So they let me hop over the counter, I'd hang out, and I would just work the register while everybody else did their stuff, right? But one day a dude comes in, clearly high off his rocker, like, hey yo, can I get like some McNuggets? And I was like, sir, look at me. This is BK. And he stops and goes, wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
He sees me wearing the BK uniform. He's like, oh yeah, my bad, man. I'm like, Mickey D's just across the street. Just go outside and go across the street. He goes outside. 5 minutes later, walks right back in. Still confused, clearly. And I'm sitting there waving at him like, hey man, this is still Mickey D. This is BK. It's clearly Mickey D's. Everything around me says Mickey D's. But my outfit says BK.
Devious.
I gaslit that man for like 30 minutes, bro. Best part is, yeah, I gave him the 10-piece anyway. And I was like, hey man, get some BK nugs. We got this over in the back. Got some nuggets for you from BK.
Oh, yeah.
And we went back, we made him the nuggets, gave it to him, and he was like, yeah man, I like Burger King nuggets. It tastes better than Mickey D's. As he went out from the Mickey D's. Good time.
That reminds me, one time when I worked at McDonald's, there was a Wendy's right next door. One of my coworkers wanted some food, so I'd ordered DoorDash from the store right next door, and the driver went there, got the food, they drove right past us, and didn't come back for like 10 minutes. And then they were very confused when they actually showed up to the door with their food. I don't think I tipped him, because it was like right next door, but still. He needed to go. He could have walked over to our restaurant and handed me the food, but he drove like 5 minutes away, 10 minutes away before coming back.
Why didn't you just walk over?
I thought it'd be funny to order DoorDash from the store right next door. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Yeah, I got to watch that dude drive away and come back all confused.
Hypothesis confirmed. Food theory.
How smart are DoorDash drivers?
I don't have a fucking story like that, bro.
I call Cal.
You working fast food?
Used to work at effectively Chipotle. Oh, yo, chat, real talk, yeah. You work cashier at a Chipotle, yeah. Basically a Chipotle.
No.
Manager. I'm just lying publicly. I don't care. Listen to me. You work cashier at a Chipotle, yeah. You standing up all day. You decide you want to sit down, right? Your manager sees that you need to sit and gets mad at you for sitting.
I didn't get upset. I just asked her, hey, I kind of need you not to sit in the middle of the floor.
Just get her a chair.
She can get her own fucking chair. But we're not supposed to sit.
You could have been dying.
You're on
Personal experience, you could have been dying.
Like literally, hot food is being transport. What the fuck is what hot food is being moved around?
You can't even make this shit sound good if you wanted to.
No,
You could not make this argument.
Okay, what if somebody spilled hot queso on her? What then?
Then guess what?
She gets a nice payday.
The real talk. No, real talk. Not only is that liability, I completely agree with you, but at the same time, why the fuck wouldn't you just hand it to her?
The queso?
Yes.
He's on the floor. We're trying to get.
If she's sitting in a stool, just pass it to her, bro.
She's not making food though, right? She's just kind of sitting there resting, and you spoke queso on her.
In the middle of the fucking floor. We can't get
then
past
get
her.
her a chair.
Over her. No.
You get her a stool, just pass it, bro.
Her ass could have went on. I almost called her stupid. She could have went on break.
Yeah, look at him. The misogyny's coming out now.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not. No, I'm better. I'm better than that.
Are you sure? Earlier in this podcast, we'll say go watch it back when Hugbuck left. He's really better.
I gotta go watch the VOD. See what I missed.
No, that's not me.
Gotta see how many expletives were said while I was gone.
That's not who I am.
Okay, a few were said, but like
That is okay.
I tried my best.
I can say I wasn't here, so I wasn't there to consent.
Alright, cool.
It's okay.
I made a genuine attempt not to.
No,
There's
it's okay.
no slurs said.
Say whatever you need. Say whatever you want.
Look at that, Panda.
What'd you call me?
Panda?
I said there was no slurs said. Looking at you, Panda. Panda, you heated enough. He'll start saying slurs.
Sometimes I be
Are
thinking
you a
like,
femme person? I'm upset. Use a bitch now. Oh, okay. Tell me I'm wrong right now.
you're wrong.
I am.
You're right.
I
What
think
would you? I will say. Go look back at the VOD. Don't worry.
we don't got to though. Like
I'm gonna
I
go
think
through
we
every
should.
frame of this video and
we
tell
don't,
you where you're wrong.
we don't gotta look at the
Tell you
VOD.
the exact moment where you're wrong.
All right, let's talk about it this way then. Yeah. Why didn't you get the girl a chair?
Because you're not supposed to be sitting on the line, like at all.
Get her off the line, bro.
You wanna
So,
sit. I literally told her like, hey, if you need to sit, you can go out in the lobby for a good 5 minutes, or you can go in the back. You can go in the kitchen
And go in the back rooms.
behind closed doors.
bro, ain't nobody want to sit on the floor, bro.
No. That's cat. Because clearly she wanted to sit on the floor because that's what she was sitting.
Bro, I think she's sitting there because like it just like she couldn't stand no more, bro.
She wanted the payday from getting queso spilled on her.
I don't think she's gonna get. Ooh,
Maybe if it's hot, like you described,
yeah,
you just
no,
go to the line. Like, were you lying then, or you lying now? Which one is it, brother?
she definitely would have got liability. I'm almost pop. No, do we got a camera right there? No, that camera doesn't work. Nah, she would have got liability. She would have got that. Yep, that would have been her. That would have been boss girl shit right there.
And she
I
could
don't
have
know.
split the pay with whoever spilled it on her. Great
I don't
plan.
know if somebody spill a case on me, I'm not gonna be very happy.
What if you coordinated it so that way you both got the payout?
This
Right, so they got the payout and you just split it halfway.
really hot
Yeah.
case there too.
Or 75-25 since one person got burned.
Also, the worst thing about the worst thing about working fast food, in my opinion, is coming home smelling like fast food. That's like the worst part about it.
I agree. I worked at a Dairy Queen. I came home
Actually,
smelling like
Sorry,
expired
no,
ice cream.
back up. The second worst part is the people. Sorry, smelling like food. The worst part's the people. Listen, I am an optimist. I'm not even a bad person at my core. But I need you to know. Yeah?
Yeah.
Working fast food makes me a doom poster, bro.
That's it.
If you pull up to me saying some dumb shit while I'm working any form of customer service, my patient goes from like a hundo to like 0.5. It
Sorry.
just goes away. I worked at fucking Best Buy, and motherfuckers were like, I want to speak to the electronics store. I'm fucking, let me do the voice. Hello there. I would like to speak to the electronics department. Sir, it's an electronics store. Huh. Okay, but like, I would like to speak to the electronics department. Is that so hard to understand? It's an electronics store. Is there anything in particular you're looking for, sir?
It's all the electronics department.
Let me talk to the manager, because clearly this is too complicated for you to understand. Sure, sir. One moment. And my boss is like, this is an electronics store. All I hear in the distance is like, bro, we sell nothing but electronics. What are you looking for?
What are you buying?
Homie thought it was Walmart, bro. Like, I don't know what he's looking for. It was Best Buy, dog. Like, yo, I was getting paid commission at Best Buy. I was trying to get you on, bro. You think I wasn't trying to sell shit to you? I make money. I get paid better at Best Buy. I don't know if they still do it, but at the time, I got paid better. I can talk about this. I used to get paid better depending on if I got you. You know what they offer you that like the fucking warranty and shit? We're like, hey man, do you want the protection plan?
Yeah.
That's what gets us promoted.
Oh,
The
shit.
more of those we pushed, the more money we had at the time, bro. Bro, you ever go to a Best Buy and you're like, hey sir, would you like the protection plan with that before you leave? And your response is, that's a weird tone of voice for any individual to have, but okay, and no, thank you. They're gonna be like, okay, but like, are you sure? Because we really need to push this because my numbers are kind of down, and I need them to be a little bit up.
Yeah.
Also, the best part about can I say this? Am I getting legal trouble for this?
Okay.
All right. If you work at Best Buy, yeah. Okay. If you always buy phone chargers and you're tired of buying phone chargers, go work at Best Buy.
I get what you mean.
They're like employee discount. The bad boys are super cheap.
I need to work there for a day to get my discount.
be like $15 for a charger that you work there, and it's like $2. Like earbuds and shit, like $2 at best. But the answer says pay like $15 for that. So there's
Saying
that.
is work a part-time shift, buy whatever I need, quit on spot,
Yeah.
and use my paycheck to pay for stuff.
We need you to apply before Black Friday, quit on Black Friday.
That's one way to do it.
Well, I'm glad I never got the retail job I was going for.
Why not?
It sounds terrible.
Retail kind of sucks. I think customer service sucks because like you work a really shitty job that like because people are shitty. And the reason it sucks as bad as it does is you're not getting paid enough to deal with people. Like if I got paid enough to deal with like your stink ass attitude, for example, I'd be way nicer to you. I just don't get paid enough to deal with it. So you're a piece of shit. And you fuck yourself.
Sure. No experience in retail.
Enough, you're just a good guy. Yeah, Panda's an individual. Yeah, man. They're people too.
I just want to help finding the shaving cream. I can't find it.
That sucks. You should have fucking eyes, nerd.
Oh my
you should
God.
fucking read for once in your fucking life. Oh, I get paid enough to deal with you? Right this way. Come on, man. I got you. Hold my hand.
Oh, we get the whole hands too.
You have nice soft hands, by the way. I like that. You moisturize?
Yeah. No, I don't like lotion.
You should. You just, I'm polite as fuck. I'll be your best friend. I just get paid enough to do with people's shit, so I'm not gonna pretend like I get paid to do the job. I don't get paid to do the job perfectly.
Get paid to not get fired.
That's the best way to word it. Which is doing the job exactly as it's described. I'll be as literal as fuck.
That's
My job description says cashier, not employee, not customer therapist. Whatever baggage he walks in with, he better fucking leave with it.
Damn, could say the same thing for Vtubers. Not your customer's therapist.
You two are fucking ruthless. Jesus Christ. I don't think I want
I dealt with too many stupid people at McDonald's.
Oh, let's do this right now. We'll run through this real quick for the podcast, okay? Hey, Panda, how's it going, man? You doing great?
Yeah, I'm done.
Hey, man, welcome to Best Buy. What are you looking for today?
I think I will like some new PC
This bitch
parts.
is stuttered already? Like, fuck me. Can you get to the part, bro? PC parts? Great. What? What the fuck do you want? I said what brought you in today. I don't know why you're making me ask more questions about what you want. You're here for a reason.
Isn't your job to ask questions?
No, my job is to ring you the fuck up.
Oh, well,
my job is to take your money.
I mean, if this goes well, by the end of it, that's exactly what you'll be doing.
I get paid by the hour. I don't get paid by your fucking approval.
That's okay.
Yeah,
Where do you keep the motherboards?
Great, they're right this way. Dumb fuck. Now let's run this back if I get paid enough to deal with you.
You walk pretty fast, my guy. I'm gonna need you to slow down.
Let's do this a quick word. Hey, welcome to Best Buy. What brings you in today?
I need PC.
Like parts or what exactly?
I need PC parts.
Okay, cool. So you come right this way. We have a lot of parts this way. Do you know what you need in particular? What do you like building?
Gaming graphic card.
Well, we sell those over there. I don't know if we can help you build one, but we can help sell those to you.
Yes, hi sir. Are you busy? I need help over here.
Yeah.
I need an iPhone.
Oh, right this way. There's like an entire section of iPhones right here.
Yeah, sorry. I know you weren't busy with any other customers, so figured.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Understandable. Listen, if I get paid enough to deal with your shit, I'm a completely different person. But every second you waste of my time, I am only further aware that I don't get paid enough to do this, and my patience goes down. What do you want? PC parts? Yeah, no shit, you're here. What do you want? Like, that's where I'm at, bro.
Yeah, never doing customer service.
You
Also,
didn't
I'm
pull up.
never.
You didn't fucking pull up to Mickey D's asking for PC parts. What the fuck do you want?
I am never working at McDonald's.
I
It's
need
okay, you
people
don't need to.
I need people to treat retail workers the same way. Well, not the same way. Treat it like you're ordering from fucking McDonald's, bro. I need you to pull up, and be like, I want this, and we go. I don't need you to pull up to my fucking window when I'm working BK in the back, screaming in my ear like Chewbacca, where I'm bleeding out of the ear. And the first thing is, what do you want, sir? I want food. Yeah, no shit. You wouldn't do that shit at BK. You wouldn't be like, I'm here for food, I think. you're like, yo, what are you here for?
Oh shit!
You might want a McChicken, might want a McDouble. Which one do you think is better?
This guy
Yeah,
knows what the fuck he
yeah.
wants.
See which
Let's
one you
get
want.
you a McChicken.
Holy shit!
I'll put a McChicken on a McChicken just for you, since you know what the fuck you're doing.
Or, I mean, add like 10 things to it so we can upcharge you for it. I don't get commission for it. That's why you spend money.
Yeah, they know that. Dude, we get paid nothing, but we want you to spend money. Here's a secret no one will tell you when they work fast food, okay? It's a real thing. You hate waiting in line, we hate you being in line. We don't want you fucking there.
The faster you're gone, the faster we can fuck off.
Like, if you hate being in line, trust me, we hate it more than you do. Because that means we have to get to your ass.
Fuck me, bro. That's
Nigga,
that's
people
true.
are like, oh man, this line's so long, like that shit's happening to you. Man, you have to sit there? That sucks. Meanwhile, I'm in the fucking kitchen looking like a fucking anime character. My hands are fucking blur lines, so I'm putting food together for people I don't even know, nor do I even fucking like. And let one of them say I got the order wrong, and I'm coming out to their car.
I'm bringing them the receipts.
I'm
Showing them they
coming-
ordered wrong.
So you're like, hey man, I'm in line and this sucks. Why is this happening to me? Probably because the guy 5 cars ahead of you ordered 10 fucking McDoubles. And now we're having to struggle to get that together with the other 40 nuggets he ordered that we have to wait for him to go down in the fucking grease and come out.
No, we used to have a Mexican family that came around in a van every once in a while and ordered like 16 McChickens every time.
Bro,
So when I saw that car, I knew who it was, and I knew exactly whenever it's just a van, I was like, okay, start making McChickens, put them down.
Yeah, just put them down, get the grease hot, just already put them in the grease, bro. Because like when you work fast food, a lot of people like they think like in the back we have rows and rows and rows of like just meat ready to go. Or it's like no, that'd be unsanitary as fuck. You can only have the meat ready for so long. You can only store so much meat. So odds are when you get there, the meat that's like ready to cook, if you got a hot thing fast, odds are the dude ahead of you or someone nearby ordered the last of something, and that was one of the extras that we threw down that was just also ready to go. Like, you can't store like 16 McChickens. You can't do that. At best, you can store, if I remember when I worked at like BK, at best you can store like maybe 5. And maybe?
It was pretty busy at the McDonald's I worked at, so we usually hold like 12 McChickens at once at max.
No,
Like the patties. Like just the patties, not the whole sandwich.
Yeah, but like even then, like to order 16, you still have to wait fucking 5 minutes for the meat to cook.
Yeah.
So, and
But
like,
it's,
you guys, the fries were cold. Sorry,
We had to wait on your
Sorry.
McChickens.
sorry, the fries are cold. That's crazy. Tell you what, come inside and I'll put your face in the grease. If you open your mouth for a limited time, I will blow hot breath into it to warm up your food.
I don't know, sometimes I just grab some of the fries and stick them back in the fryer if they were sitting there for just a little bit too long.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want them to wait like 3-4 minutes on fries when I only need like a small fry.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get them out of here. I don't want, give them their food. They're not gonna notice. It might just be a little bit crispier.
I do
Yeah,
that now.
they went from podcasting to us just complaining about working faster.
Another podcast.
I feel like it's so.
The NCR podcast, which we didn't say an intro for.
I called Ben
Oh
out
my
earlier.
fucking god, bro.
Call him out again.
No, 2 times is good enough.
But there's 3 people, so one more time.
You get
One more
them- you
time for
get-
people in the back.
Nah. Wait, what? Wait, one more time for the intro or what?
Yep.
Sure.
One more time. Introduce the podcast, Panda.
Well, you can do the
Who are
outro.
we? Come on, Panda. Who are we? Who are we? What's going on? Introduce us.
Introduce me.
NTR podcast. Don't ask us what the fuck NTR means. I'm Panda, Sir Panda. It's Panda with an A, not an H. My co-host, Hugbug,
Your wife.
and my today's guest.
Hey, what's up, Mollified Al? I'm the guy she tells you not to worry about.
And this is the NTR podcast.
Nice. Intro. Almost 2 hours in.
Was that so simple, bro? That wasn't hard. Yeah. That was
Nah,
good. That was really good.
Yeah.
That was really good. You been practicing? Because it really does sound like you were practicing. You did great.
I definitely looked into the mirror while not wearing pants and practiced that a little bit.
Can I see?
The mirror or my pants?
Yeah, that'll be the outro.
Yeah. Can we see that off the record?
Just
for the
just
podcast?
watching the video.
You know my webcam just broke all of a sudden. Crazy, actually.
Mhm.
Damn, that's crazy. Let's get the dog
I'll
cam
come-
then.
Don't worry. I'll come to your house.
Oh, dude. We talked about how much that would cost. I looked up a flight to your crib.
Washington?
Not your crib, but
Yeah.
no, you just
Like,
live in
State.
Washington. Yeah. It's affordable.
Mhm.
It's affordable.
The fuck
And
do I spell?
I have PTO now, so don't be surprised if December comes around and I'm like, hey, what you doing, dog?
Damn, I can spend $200 for a ticket to get over there to you.
Tell you what. Oh, you feeling saucy? Come kick it for Thanksgiving. I'll cook.
See if find deals. How cheap can I get a plane ticket?
Let me see. Let me see how plane tickets are right now.
Am I thinking of the right state? No, I don't know. You.
Iowa.
I mean, I'm not doing
was thinking of-
on the podcast.
I thought it was.
I'm not about to get doxxed publicly. I can't have these niggas know.
I thought it was. I was thinking Illinois.
Damn it. I'm 4 hours away from Illinois. I can get to Illinois really easy.
I was thinking one of my other friends lives in Illinois.
You're saying, wait, you can get to Illinois really easy, Panda?
Yeah, I can get to Illinois easy.
Prove it. Show me your balls right now. Prove it.
That has nothing to do.
Show me your balls right now.
I feel like the topic.
Send them right now in DMs right now and prove it.
I know.
You know, for one of our podcasts, is going on for quite long.
It was supposed to be 45 minutes.
Yeah.
That's
why I thought I had. That's why I thought I had time to do all this before getting the AC set up.
All right. Is
Well,
there
you're
any last topics you want to talk about before we close out then? How about that?
My team fight tactics is so garbage.
This is a topic only me and you can
Okay,
speak on.
then I think we're done here then.
I absolutely can't speak on this.
Oh, you can't?
Yeah, fuck legal ed.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, good enough. Good enough.
I can speak on this.
You will be giving the League of Legends fighter game a good old tryout, right?
Absolutely. I play fighting games.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
yeah, there should be gameplay of that for me though.
Stick to it when I say I play fighting games.
Yeah.
When are you playing Street Fighter 6, bro?
This week, Sunday.
Project L, that's what it's called.
Yeah, Project Go.
Because they're gonna
Good
lose.
name for it.
It's gonna be bad.
Good
They're
name
gonna take
for
an
it.
L. When is this
I think
coming out?
the worst thing to happen for that game is for it to be boring.
You think it's gonna be? Do you think it'd be boring?
No, but like that's like the death note for it. I think like what I've seen gameplay wise, I wanted to be like a little faster.
Do you think they're gonna just have you download it along with the league, like with Team Fight, or are they gonna make it a separate release?
I think it's gonna be like its own client, like how like Valorant's its own client.
Gotcha. Because if it was
I think we're gonna have
released
that.
along, like inside of League, it'd probably get more players that way just by default, and then you could also just release a separate installer for it. What the
Maybe,
fuck am I
but
looking?
the league client's like kind of dog water. So we'll see. I wonder if it's gonna be free to play. right?
That
Because
has to
like League
be.
releasing games that haven't been free to play though. Like League released Echo's little game that he had that wasn't free to play, and there was the Ruined King game that wasn't free to play. So I wonder will it be free to play or not. Like Valorant was free to play. Project L, I would hope it would be free to play, but I mean, like they're putting a lot of effort into it, so like it might be a little bit of a cost.
It might just have you buy each characters individually, like with Killer Instinct. That game is free to play, then you just paid for each one.
Oh, God, I hate that. I'd rather have a root canal.
I mean, because those other games are single player, right? Not multiplayer. Seems like for Riot's multiplayer games, they're all free to play with viable champions or skins.
Yeah, but we'll see. I don't know if Riot has the confidence in like the fighting game market right now is the best it's ever been. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't know the fighting game genre. It's like it's like it will filter more players to play a fighting game than like to play like any other game genre. So like I don't know if they can be confident in the fact that they can get return on investment from just people playing it and buying skins or whatever for free to play. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what those numbers look like for them. I'm hoping that they're willing to give it a shot and have it be free to play. Because a free to play fighting game from a huge like company like that with great art style, art direction, and gameplay would be insane. But we'll see.
Okay, looks like that Echo game is on Steam. I thought it would have all been through Riot's client. The Riot launcher. Oh.
Yeah, no, it's on Steam. So
that's probably why I never saw it.
The Ruined King's also on Isn't Ruined King also on Steam? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, it's for
Valorant
VR.
has its own client, so
Need to add these to my wish list.
so I think probably it'll have it's either gonna have its own client or what. So we'll see. Okay, I need to get this intrusive thought out of my head. Okay.
All right, people, listen.
Bernie Sanders is streaming on Twitch right now
I'm sorry, what?
with like 87 viewers.
Is he allowed to do that?
Oh my god, he
He's
is.
streaming on Twitch right now.
Is putting money into those plans.
He is.
All right. Anyway,
Why does Bernie Sanders have his 168 followers? Or 168k followers?
I have no. Oh gosh, I just listen. I'm so sorry. Bernie Sanders is streaming on Twitch right now.
Why has he got followers only, chat? You think he's thanking people for subscribing?
No, absolutely not.
Like you, what, 32 for subscribing?
So,
Bernie Sanders, my favorite Twitch streamer.
okay. Alright, that's a high note. Does anyone have anything before we end it off this fucking Bernie Sanders is streaming? Anyone got anything, Panda? You?
I'm good.
Alright, send us out,
Fuck, I don't know. Fucking dab.
Dab?
That was the NTR broadcast. We will maybe not ever be back. Maybe 2 weeks. We'll see. See what happens.
If I'm lucky, I'll be back. We'll
If I get at least
guess.
1 view on YouTube, we'll make more.
Panda, I need you to take one for the team. I need you to watch the podcast back on YouTube.
I will post it.
I'll go watch it myself.
I think it was good. That was pretty solid. God, I was so annoyed. I counted 5 fucking times. I was fighting with me, man. I was really fighting hard not to.